Hello, friends. If we stay really quiet for a moment, you might hear some birds chirping or maybe some frogs in the background. And just so you know, it's an actual nature sound because I'm standing right here in the middle of a rainforest in beautiful Costa Rica at the foot of this volcano, the Arenal Observatory, and it is very, very interesting to be in a place like this where there's so much life. Because it kind of puts you in a different mood and in a different introspection and a different way of looking at things. One of the things that, and it also causes you, because of this immersion in life, it actually causes you to reach deep within yourself and come up with things where you didn't think you could do. They have an observation tower here that is many, many, many feet high, but the way they built it is a little bit flimsy, to be honest. So it shakes a lot. It's like a metal structure. And normally, I'm not very good friends with heights like that, but I was able to climb all the way to the top. It took me a little while. I had to rest in between, not rest because I was fatigued, but rest because I wanted my nervous system to adapt to the height. And then I kept climbing. I made it to the top. And looking at the jungle from above the treetops and looking at the volcano behind you and a lake in front of you and just being way on top of the jungle like that, I was by myself up there. It's just, you feel like you're very close to heaven. And it's interesting because as I came down, there was an employee here of the observatory who manages the tower, and I asked him how he likes going up there. And he tells me, well, whenever I feel sad, I go up there and everything changes. And I realized how true that is. Just being above it all changes your perspectives. Here, it's just gorgeous to be here. The sounds are just gorgeous. It's been lightly raining all day, and it's just gorgeous. Listen, what I was telling you is this. This man was telling me when I feel sad, I go up there and it changes everything. And it reminded me as I'm coming down and the adrenaline is still pumping in my body, from being exposed to such height, it reminded me of something I learned many years ago. We all have problems, we all have difficulties, we all fail, we all drop the ball, we all come up short. And we're all victorious, we all succeed, right? I mean, we do both. We do great things, and sometimes we fail, but we also do great things. We have great victories. Of course, it's easier to forget the victories sometimes when we're hurting. When we're hurting because we lost, then it's easy to forget a victory. But in reality, we have won more than we have lost because, if you just think about it from a biological perspective, how many seeds it were actually used up, to make one of our bodies, and the fact that we won, the one seed, here we are, and we survived all these years. In other words, we're winners, we're survivors by definition. If you're watching me, if I'm here talking to you, we're winners and survivors already, which means that we won more than we have lost, because if we had lost more than one, we wouldn't even be here to tell the story. So, when we're in trouble, when we're hurting, when we don't feel well, all we really need is a changing perspective. This man, this employee here at the observatory, taught me a big lesson. Go up above the treetops, and it changes everything. Go up above your problems, right above. And what I interpret that to mean to me is we have to raise our level of awareness and consciousness. We have to get above our problems. Things seem horrible if we look at it from a certain perspective. But we can change our perspective by elevating our awareness. And when we do that, everything changes. All right? If you want some tips on how to change your perspective on your own life, as I say, if you want to change your mind about yourself, let me know. I'll be happy to help. We got to stick together. You see, you and I are the sort of people who are not afraid to admit that we make mistakes. We're not afraid to make corrections. We're not afraid to keep on trying to get it right? You're listening to me because you're just like that. And most definitely, we are always looking for a higher perspective, the higher road. We're always looking to grow up and be better. All right? So let's rise above our own problems right now. Let's get a different perspective. And let's reach our full potential in this lifetime. All right? Let's not wait until the next one. Let's do it this time around. Thank you, guys. It's beautiful to share this moment with all of you. The rain is picking up right now. I think I'm going to continue later. Bye.